Okay, let's go with a quarter 20. And that would be quarter 20, 11, 13, 64.
Hey, you know what else they do? They check your tire pressure.
13, 64.
Or whatever it is, your tire pressure.
Drill, baby, drill.
Down and down.
All of a sudden, before I could bat an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed me by.
Everyone's pumping methanol into their windshields and it's getting on the streets and going out through the drain.
Good old Harbor Freight. Tools for the working man. Or the redneck. Or the redneck working man.
Speaking of getting into trouble, do you know what time it is now?
About 4 years ago, I saw this little car sitting downtown for sale. And it is a 1980 Subaru. And it had a bad, it had a broken ring. It had one cylinder. It was blowing smoke real bad. But I drove it home. I drove it up here, and I had that other little 1980 hatchback like this that's sitting down in the canyon. I filmed it the other day. There's the other old Hoopy that we built in 2000. That's the one we called Hoopy Y2K. It was stripped down that kids and I built in the year 2000. And we'd run around here on the place for all these years. And so when I bought this thing, I needed a motor, and I could have rebuilt the one that was in here, and I might yet, but to get it on the road right away, I pulled the motor out of that old Hoopy and put it in here, and I hadn't even checked the oil in it in about 6 or 8 years. If I'd known I was going to use that motor, I would have taken better care of it, but you can't hardly kill these things. And we got the valves adjusted on it the other day, and the thing just runs like a top. And I've always just kind of hung on to it because I thought it'd make an excellent electric car, and that's a project I've always been interested in. And but the thing is, the interior on it is just like brand new. It's just clean. There's not a tear in the upholstery. The headliner is excellent. The door panels are all really good, and the back seat, I don't think it's ever been sat in. Everything's just like new back there. For being 31 years old, it's in excellent condition, and it's just kind of a hoot to drive. It's a little 5-speed. But the thing is, anytime somebody's car's down, or if I need a rig, you know, if I got something in the shop, we can always fall back on this rig. It's always dependable. It's always there. It's always available, and it's never let me down. So, but I don't know exactly, you know, it's not a rat rod. So I decided that we're going to have to call it something else. And so what I've decided on calling it is, instead of being a rat rod, and get around here in front and show you, I'll just spring this on you. I'll spring it right on you. Instead of being a rat rod, it's going to be a mouse rod. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a mouse rod. Well, there you have it. Rat rod, mouse rod, rat rod, mouse rod, rat rod, mouse rod.